Welcome back. 2019 National Collegiate Paintball Association Championships. Today, we are going to crown some champions. I'm Matty Marshall alongside Chris Lasoya. It's the most important day in paintball. It's Sunday. We're going to be watching some five-man competition here. It's a quadruple split deck. We're watching 8 teams fight it out to try to move on in the five-man Class AA competition. I'm Matty Marshall alongside Chris Lasoya, and then we're going to be getting to the games that we have been waiting for here in the X-Ball format. Class A, the Drexel Dragons is going to be taking on the Liberty Flames in the semifinals. Also, the Central Florida Knights and the Temple Owls. That's not going down until 10:30. Right now, we have a Milwaukee Panthers Black. They made it through after yesterday's marathon. Tampa Spartans. That's their opponent. Here we go. And on the breakout, it looks like the Tampa Spartans are going to take a pretty big bite off the break, Chris, making it to the snake off the break and taking some ground to the center and on the D side.
Yeah, absolutely. And Milwaukee, University of Wisconsin taking up that center 40 mat. But, you know, with the advantage here, there's nobody on the snake corner. So the University of Tampa can actually get down the snake. You just got to put in the tower like we have been talking about all weekend.
Yeah, the tower is his threat, the back center. He needs to worry about him as well. And yeah, for sure, that inside wedge can shoot him if he gets a little sloppy. But if he hits the deck, that guy doesn't have that angle. He does have a player behind him in the tower as well. But even though there is that penetration for University of Wisconsin up at that 40, because the Tampa Spartans are out more wide here on the D side into D2 and Snake 1, they have better field position, Chris.
Yeah, but this first point is so crucial this morning, Matty. Moving up to the 50 is University of Wisconsin. And moving to the snake corner, that's a big move right there. It's going to stop the snake guy, Matt. If he gets sleeping.
That was a good fill.
It was a great fill.
Yeah, he made it out there through a lane and was able to stay alive. So that is going to make things a little bit harder here. There's a body drop in. First attacker on the D side drops for the University of Milwaukee.
Oh, and he got shot, man, in the snake. They worked it out in the center, Matt. Back left corner, the snake corner for Wisconsin and the center guy. But now he gets taken out.
Yeah, bodies dropping left and right. There's 2 more coming off, 1 for each team. So it looks like a 3-on-3 situation. But two bodies have dropped from both squads. And now it looks like the Panthers Black going to be pushing up into D2. They still have a player in the back center and the back on the snake. But they do shoot a body. So now it is a 2-on-3 situation in favor of the University of Wisconsin Milwaukee Panthers.
That was a lot of bodies dropped quick there, Matt. You know, now taking the snake. Good move by Wisconsin. Oh,
snake 1.
Look at him though. Hey, look at him. See? You've been talking about this all weekend, Matt.
He's gonna get that kill past the 50, and that should do it.
Good point there by the University of Wisconsin. Good fills, good moving up the field. They pinched out Snake 1 together as a team. Worked out really well for them. That was kind of the pinnacle of this game, Matt.
That was a solid first point. They did not have as good field position as the Tampa Spartans to start things out because the Spartans had took the snake off the break, and they also were first to attack on the D side. They made it all the way into D3. So having D3 and snake 1, but University of Wisconsin didn't freak out. Even when they lost those couple bodies, they just made smarter plays, and most importantly, they made their shots. That's what you really need to do. You can make the moves, have nice game plans, but if you miss your shots, it's going to be a long day for you.
Absolutely.
So first point will go to the University of Wisconsin Milwaukee Panthers Black. It is a best 2 of 3 / race to 2, however you want to call it.
That's why that's why that first point is so crucial out here. Now they can go out the second game a little more relaxed.
It's tough with 5-man. You really don't have moments to squander out there. It's
only 5-minute points.
Yeah, there's not a lot. You don't have a lot of time to come back, and you don't have many points to mess around with. So we'll see if they can advance. Now jumping into this next point here, Florida Atlantic Owls taking on the Army West Point Black.
This is a good matchup right here, Matt. Both these teams played really well yesterday, all the way to the 50 in the break. Number 75 Morgan for West Point Black. Good field position.
Yeah, this is a
but he got shot.
Matchup. Yeah, so West Point going to be losing the first body from that center as they get out wide on the D side. No one here on the snake side now for either squad with the death for West Point.
And the thing is, he got in there, Matty, and then he got shot as he's been there. So,
yeah.
Bad death.
4-on-5 situation. Yeah, it's tough. If you make your spot and you lose your first engagement, yeah, he definitely didn't do your job.
Moving up on the D side, though, Matt, is West Point Black all the way to D4, Matt. That was a big bite. Nice move.
Yeah, he went bunker to bunker the way you're supposed to do it, but pushing aggressively forward. So that puts West Point in. See if their body can make it out here in the back corner bunker on the snake side. And it looks like he was able to make it in clean. And then now FAU is going to counter that move. They also get out to the back corner bunker. The referee in there checking the player for West Point. He might have got shot. No, it looks like he's clean. They still have that body in D4, and that is going to be the thorn in FAU's side right now, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely. That's coming from the D side. D1 has a really good shot on that back corner, so he's going to have a really tight time in there. You know, we talked about that back corner being it's a good spot to be at, but man, it can get really tight if you're a big dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably wouldn't go there. But here comes West Point taking a nice, slow, controlled point. FAU and West Point Black both playing really well yesterday.
Now, yeah, both these teams did look really good. When I saw this on the schedule, I'm like, this should be a pretty good one. Also looking forward to seeing how the Akron Zips play. They're coming up next. Now past the 50-yard line, West Point playing very aggressive in this point. As we've seen FAU be very hyper-aggressive over the years, and a little taste of their own medicine. West Point still alive. He has no hopper on his gun, though.
Oh, man, that's terrible.
Loader, and does he have it in his...
It's in his chest. He's just pulling out a ball by ball.
Dude, he's staying focused in there, just muzzle loading paintballs.
Oh man, being in that spot though, he could just ruin people right now.
Yeah, that is a little unfortunate for West Point that his loader is down because he is in a really good spot. But player in the back corner bunker here for FAU, this might be Luton's, who we've seen over the years, and he's working that crossfield shot. Really worried about that player. And here comes the assassination attempt. He's going to run him down, bunker him out, stay alive. Might have got 2 on the run through. I don't think he got that second player, though. He did. What a nice run through from FAU.
That was a good run through. I was going to say, at least the guy in the Doritos not going to get shot in the hopper. That's a plus. But, man, if he would have had a hopper, who would have known what the difference would have been, Matt?
Yeah, it's a tough break for West Point. But what a beautiful job by FAU to realize that that player was in that D5 past the 50-yard line and made the accurate move. Ran the inside highway route, bunkered him out, and then also gunned up immediately on that second player. So he knew exactly where the 2 opponents were in front of him. Good job by FAU's first attacker on that D side.
You know, that's one thing I don't understand, Matt. It's the first game of the day. How does your loader go down? You know,
I don't know, man.
Very unfortunate.
You know, it's
change your batteries. Get up in the morning. Change your batteries.
I'm hoping it's not his fault, because if it's his fault, that's one that you're going to be shaking your head over until the next tournament. Oh, it looks like little pod throw is one of the players from FAU at the tower ran out of paint, so I think
that is a high paint bunker right there, Matt. That tower,
yeah,
shooting inside. So, but we've seen a lot. We've seen 2-on-4s one. You know, we've seen a lot of weird things happen on this field.
We've seen some low body situations work out for the team with the 2 versus the 4. Now FAU trying to figure out a way to close this one out. But running out of time, Chris. It's only a minute and 10 seconds left here. There's only 5 minutes on the clock in these points in this 5-man format.
Yeah, they're saying stay alive.
60 seconds.
Yeah, I don't see this. I don't see a point coming in this game. The only guy that can do it is run down the middle. The guy's got to do it from the tower. The Doritos got to stay put, and the back left corner has to stay put unless he goes inside.
Yeah, just everyone's locked in their gunfights. By the body language, can always indicates what the players are thinking and whether or not they want to make a move. Unless you're Alexander Britnikov from the Russians, that guy just will look like he's going to stay in a spot, and then all of a sudden just
he'll be behind you,
complete opposite side of the field.
Yep.
But everyone here is now hunkered into these gunfights, and there's only 27 seconds left to go, so we're probably going to see a stalemate here. Well, FAU going to roll the dice on the D side. It moves up into D4, and here comes Luden's. Luden's with the big move. Oh, Luden's going to blow this one open, maybe. Only 15 seconds left. Nobody plays off his move, though. His teammates are still just chilling in their spots. He makes the big move down the snake side, and he gets the, I mean, that was a coast-to-coast run.
Unbelievable. This guy right here should be at the flag, getting the flag and shooting this guy in the back right now.
Well, Luton's left it all out there.
Wow, that was a good move.
No points.
If he would have lived, that was a great move right there by FAU. You know, unfortunately, man, that was a pretty decent game, though. I mean, I'd expect that, you know, out of those two teams. They played well.
We did say how well these guys played yesterday at the outset of this point between these two teams, that yesterday they looked awesome. So we were thinking this should be a really good game. Now, we didn't know it would go all the way to a stalemate, but we're going to have to figure it out here in the next couple and see who's going to take this victory, move on in this tournament, who is going to win the 5-man NCPA championship.
But I'm trying to figure out now, in this kind of situation, if they stalemate this one, then FAU wins one, and then, do they do by body count? if they have 2 bodies live and West Point Black has 1, you know, let me find out about that for us. We'll table that and I'll come back to it.
Yeah, Chris, I don't know. The rules have changed throughout the years, so.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
In the 5-man, we've seen it done by body count.
Well, because if FAU wins 1 and then
it's a race to 2.
Yeah, FAU wins 1, then West Point Black wins 1. What's the tiebreaker? It's got to be body count.
Well, they could play another one.
We don't have time for that.
Yeah, we got a lot of paintball to fit in today.
We do. UNT Green and Akron Zips, 2 other teams that are playing really well yesterday as well.
Well, all the teams that made it on, Chris, are when we had all those 5-man games out here, all the teams that made it on obviously were the teams playing the best yesterday, but there were some real good looks from these squads. Akron Zips and UNT Green. UNT looked pretty good yesterday. Akron Zips, they looked real good.
So I got clarification on that, Maddie. What they will do, if FAU wins 1, then West Point wins 1. It'll be a 3rd game, and then whoever wins fastest, I guess. But we'll table that too. On the breakout, Akron on your left, UNT Green on the right. Looks like that guy took a shot in the break, Maddie.
Yes. The referee's gonna pull him out of there. So, and a huge